Hi everybody. So today I'm doing a unboxing, something I don't normally do. However, I kind of felt this one was necessary because I think there's some things that maybe everybody else knows that I don't know, but this is one of the things I've been facing, and I think this is kind of the last straw, with ordering from Amazon and getting quality products. You research and you look to make sure the company is either, from America, because of, shipping and handling can be rough. But even when it gets here, sometimes if it's from China, the same thing happens. So, I don't not want to order from China because of any racial reason. It's just that it's a long haul. It takes a long time, and usually things are pretty beat up by the time they get here, especially heavy items. So, as you can see on the corner here, and I'm not showing myself because I'm just, hot and sweaty today and I don't feel like being seen. But you can see the way the box is. It's pretty jacked up. It's like dented all the way in under here. You can't, I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, that was the first sign. And I said, oh crap. Let's see, maybe the packaging took care of it. Well, I think I might have to, oh no, that's okay. I have this back here because the light was shining in and you couldn't see anything. So anyways, Amazon shipped in this box, and I got this beautiful propane stove. It is gorgeous. It goes well with, my pots and pans, and it was just going to be exquisite. And I was really happy about its measurements and everything else. So, this is the box the stove comes in, right? And this is the packaging that Amazon thought was sufficient for that. See that? A piece of paper and a little piece of cardboard. That's what Amazon felt was sufficient. Here's what's in the box that it actually comes in. Here's the box that it actually comes in. Absolutely no protection whatsoever. Look at that. That's it. Just cardboard. No foam, nothing, right? Look at, you can see where the dent marks are from the feet. Just, oh my goodness, right? So you would think somebody at Amazon packaging this would say, oh, I better put something more around that because it's pretty heavy and there's no protection. No, they didn't do that. So naturally, I'm like, okay, I'm sure this is going to be a problem, but let's just see. I actually have another video that I did at the post office when I got it. I opened it before I even took it off the counter. So, here's the stove. It's really nice. A few flaws, and one was this right here, the Outbound, the name of it. When you're shopping, it looks all nice and enameled on there, but it's just a sticker, so that's going to peel up eventually and fall off. So you have a generic thing, which is, I think, the issue here. I think that companies make these things, and then there's the original company which makes them really nice, and then there's the ones that what do you call those, knockoffs or whatever, but they make them or they sell them to other companies with flaws and less, high standards, less standards, and generic. And so then people just slap their names on them and sell them on Amazon. I know this happens for a fact. Amazon even does it. But, so, here are the legs. They come around like this, right? But there's no skid pads or anything on the bottoms here. So it was sliding all over the counter, which isn't a good thing. There should be something here, It's not like they couldn't add something, Anyways, so it comes apart like this, which is really cool. I like this design. And then the lid opens. Like this. Now, I like that it's black and matte. And then it slides in like this to hold up. And these are really nice. However, this one just, I wasn't even doing anything and it just went like that and like ended up like that. Where it wasn't secure. And, oh, I didn't show the damage. So all around the edges here, there are scratch marks or some kind of glue or something where this is supposed to be secured on here, but it's not. It's just kind of like floating on top. It's not attached to the base. So it's rickety. Like, I mean, you can, look at that. I mean, barely touch it, it just falls apart. So I can't imagine that they would sell something, or anybody would think selling something in this shape would be okay, because it's not acceptable. But it is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I read the reviews, and the reviews were pretty good. However, I changed the color and read the reviews on those, and they were totally different. So, yeah. Some of the reviews are really good and saying it was really good, but when you change the color and look at reviews from, like, per se, the red ones, it's a big difference. Oops, they're not as nice. But anyways, there's a lot of scratches, like from this being here, scratching that. This is the stainless steel here is all scratched from this. The knobs seem okay, but it's just really not quality. Sure, I can accept it and deal with like all this stuff, not being attached at all. But of course, the life of it isn't going to be as long. I spent, I think it was $69. So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not keeping it. And then the other thing was, when I opened it, I decided to read the owner's manual. Always do this, you guys, especially with appliances. So as I'm reading it, I discover it says, first, people were complaining about the threads on the connector from the stove to the propane cans, and how the threads would get messed up. And I looked at the threads, and they're very fine. I think it's just that they're too fine. Something that could be easily fixed, that they should fix easily. But also, they said you have to remove the can immediately after cooking because there's no shutoff valve. Not acceptable. And then when I was reading this, it says that you can only use, it will only accept 1 gallon cylinders of propane. Use only 16.4 ounce disposable propane cylinders that are marked according to US DOT 39 standards. I use a 20-pound tank for financial reasons as well as convenience. I'm not trying to go to a store every 2 weeks to get a can of gas. So that was the deal breaker for me. Even if I did want it, I do. It's beautiful. It's everything. Except this one in particular is jacked up, and they only recommend that you use 1 pound cans. Now, they don't say that. Oh my goodness, that noise. They don't say that in the posting, but it does say that in this, which is inside. So you don't get to know that until you get it. And so that's kind of my warning. So I'm back to the drawing board trying to find a new stove, you guys. I'm trying to get this build done, but like, it's little things like this that set you back and that are very irritating, and you wait 3 weeks or whatever. It's just really irritating. But I guess this message for y'all is to, really read the post and read every detail of it. Ask questions. It takes a lot of time, but I did roll the dice and hope that it wouldn't fail me, and it did. I did. But there was no way I could know they only took 1 pound canisters because it didn't say so. Alright, y'all. That was my unboxing for the stove that you will never see again. But isn't it nice? It's beautiful. I'm like, this is going to go well. One of my pots, you know. See, cooking. These pots. Oops, there's something on it. But yeah, my little silver pots. Okay, I will get back to you guys. And as always, go out and find your joy. And, you know, don't let people take you down. A lot of crazy people out there today. But don't let them take you down. Alright, love y'all.